Let's go. Let's start.
All right.
That's our new intro
All right.
for today.
Funky. Time to get. This reminds me of that song. Time to get funky. 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 Clap your hands.
Clap your hands.
Yeah. Hey, I like that one. All right, you gonna clap? Clap us in this time, one time. Something different. Something different today.
We got a studio audience today.
Yes.
Rufio
Rufio
the doggy.
he finally got his microphone. It's down here. Well, now we just got to train him on how
just
to
like
use.
That. It's done.
Oh, it's over. Okay.
What's going on, guys?
We're
going?
here, bro.
Going.
We're here.
Hey,
sound like
Are
Eeyore.
we okay? So was that it? Was that our intro?
I guess that was our
Okay,
intro.
Welcome to Turntables Podcast. Welcome to another episode. This is Eduardo Two Turnt, and I got my co-host here, High Roller the Don, and Ray Funk. Yes, sir.
Let's go.
You gotta bring it back one time.
Let's go.
Bring it back one time on the song, Ray.
Let's go.
This is our new theme song, Funky Fresh.
No, it's not our new theme song, but it is today.
Yeah, for today it is. So hope you guys enjoy.
Alrighty
then. Yes, sir.
It reminds me of like a smooth jazz, you know what I mean? Like a smooth, welcome to the Turntables Podcast.
We got to do the snaps.
Where we scratch and spin.
Ooh, a
So
record of
tune in.
stories.
And lay back.
It sounds like the breakdance. Have y'all seen the breakdance competition with the Olympics? You seen any memes?
What?
Huh?
They have a breakdance competition?
Oh,
my
that
God.
lady.
Yes.
The lady. Bro, I don't even know what. I'm like, what is this?
Yes. Wow.
But hey, she's getting some major recognition. I don't know if that was her whole plan.
I don't know, man. It's not in the good way, but you know what? It is what it is.
People are making fun of her for sure. But she's getting popular. She's getting very popular. Are you pulling it up, Ray? Or are you trying to?
I'm gonna pull it up over here.
Okay.
So what y'all have for breakfast?
Breakfast?
Oh man,
I had egg whites. Egg whites.
that sounds disgusting.
Only the egg whites?
And some tortillas with chile.
Only
you know,
the egg whites?
yeah,
not
because-
not the yellow part?
No, because it's
Bro, that's
it's,
what my daughter does.
It's the fat part.
Oh, God,
So,
you're one of those people.
I just got the
Oh,
protein.
You people.
You people.
Protein. I ate 150 grams of that
You
liquid.
damn vegetarians and your veggies and your...
Vegetarians.
Yeah.
How's the view from that high horse up there?
Hey, it's.
Y'all seen that
Hey,
commercial?
I would say it's pretty light because
You
lost
seen that-
all.
you
this,
seen that commercial
All
that-
17 pounds I've lost here,
Oh,
buddy.
17 pounds. Yikes.
Man,
So-
I'm going to pay you on ones.
Yeah, you owe me.
I'm going to make it rain on you that damn bro.
Are you gonna slap all the $50
Bro, I'm
in
not
my
even kidding,
face?
bro. Every single which one of them, bro. I'm going to make you pay for every single dollar that
my
I have to pay you and
gosh.
just be like...
Be
I'm
chasing.
gonna look like Gambit. Just
Oh damn.
Bro.
Her nickname was Ray Gun.
Ray Gun.
What?
Ray Gun. She got your first name, Ray.
I know.
Hey, that's a cool name though, Ray Gun.
Her name's Rachel Gunn,
Oh,
known as Ray Gunn.
Mm.
She's an Australian B-girl breakdancer.
Yeah.
Uh,
On the street, dude, she actually could break dance pretty decent.
Yeah, I don't
I've seen her
know
on-
what happened. Like what?
I guess that's just the way they do it in Australia.
Right here.
Australia.
how we doing.
Australia. That's how we do it.
Australia? The hell's that? That looks like a killer ab workout.
That was
her moves, bro.
That was her moves.
Are they making fun of her?
Yes,
Bastards.
they are.
People were making fun of her. She was in.
Bro, that is must
didn't
be
even-
a killer ab workout.
I didn't even know this was an Olympic
sport.
Some
yeah.
of her moves were like, what in the world?
You know what's funny this brings up for me? Because I have AI'd a few questions whenever I didn't know what the hell to ask y'all. AI sucks, by the way, like when it comes to that.
Asking
But
questions.
one funny one, what this reminds me of, it asks me, because I put, what are some funny questions I can ask my hosts on podcast?
Yeah.
On my podcast. And it's like, what activity would you turn into an Olympic sport? And that's a good one. Breakdancing?
That's breakdancing. Yeah.
Or how about DJing?
No,
as an Olympic sport. Just
that'd be kind of
Or
cool.
what if who can eat the most wings or hot dogs?
Oh, hell no.
You know,
That's a
Americans
good
would
one.
win that one.
I know.
No, actually, no. Because what's
God.
that? There's an Asian guy. I forget his name.
Way to call America fat without calling
No,
it
we are,
fat.
bro. We are, bro. we
overeat.
are.
We do overeat, bro.
Hey,
Statistics.
we're also the biggest and baddest and strongest. Like physically.
Physically, sure.
Wait, I don't know. Well, there's the honestly don't know. What is it called? World's strongest man? World's strongest man? That guy was from a different country. Yeah, World's strongest man competition. There's those like Eddie something. He's from another country,
I don't know shit about it.
bro. And then the guy named Thor. That dude.
I don't know
He's
nothing
from. I
about-
think he's from Iceland, bro. And I think he was
Oh,
champion
I think I've
for a
seen
while.
him.
Yeah,
I've
he was a
seen him.
monster, bro. He's freaking a monster. Like, crazy monster. I don't know if y'all have heard of him, but yeah. Well, anyways,
Welcome.
welcome to the Tart Eyeball Podcast. I'm your host.
Did you leave room for cream? Definitely leave room for cream.
Okay, so today's topics, we will attempt in figuring out what the meaning of connection is for us.
What?
A perfect idea of family, and are there hidden agendas to destroy families? Memorable times in a community or family setting, and finally taking action or not in finding a community. Those are some of the questions, topics we will
Sounds good to
be trying
me.
to open up and see what are we thinking or what do we feel about these certain topics.
Interesting.
I feel like it'll, because the theme is obviously is connection and community
Community.
for August. So
Unity in the community.
I want us to try to focus on that, see what's what and what we really think about it, what our values are about it, or what our opinions, or what we would like to see change. Maybe if y'all want to just share that, y'all are more than welcome, more than free.
So what was that first question again?
So,
how did
All right, are you asking?
I'm gonna ask now.
Okay.
So, what's the meaning of connection for you, personally?
Well, on terms of Wi-Fi, I'd say Spectrum is the way to go.
Yeah, online.
Or because everybody always has problem with AT&T and shit. I've noticed. Everybody's always complaining about AT&T connection, bro.
Then
Yeah, hold on. Sorry.
caught Raymond.
Way to drop the ball.
Caught Raymond lacking. Oh, the crickets. Oh, snap. Didn't land for Ray.
Damn.
Tough crowd, man. Tough crowd, bro.
Tough DJ.
So, on a serious note,
Okay.
you want to go first? Or should I? Should you?
You go first, bro.
Okay. So, for me, the meaning of connection, I would say where two or more people can get together and discuss or talk about, or I guess be relatable.
Mhm.
Be relatable with each other and listen to each other's perspectives on lives, hearing each
Mhm.
other out, even maybe sharing a laugh or two.
Yeah.
And-
Unlike what Hiro just tried to do.
Right, like, minus Hyro's joke, but yeah, so I feel like it's important for to have connections with people. And it could be on, a connection with kids, talking about your kids, or connection with job or your
Mhm.
boss, or whatever the case may be, I feel like that to me is connection, where two or more people can get together and be open to discuss anything. And I think that for me is the simplest way I can put it. If I'm missing anything, please freely add.
Well, it's like it's like I was telling you yesterday, because he kind of. I'm glad you did that, by the way, because I'd be kind of not knowing what to say right now. So when I think of connection, I immediately think my brain goes right to when I talk to my girls, when I talk to my daughters. Yeah, I feel like that connection for me, it's super important. A lot of the time, it's the only one I care about, which that's a bad thing. Not really a good thing in the sense of like I could have better relationship with my mom. I could have really a better relationship with you guys, with my friends, and my two sisters. See, like even now thinking about this dude, I like really dropped the ball with my younger sister, bro. I need to. I
Like,
feel like I need to
over-
rekindle that connection more.
Mm.
But Cassie, if you're listening to this, you're too damn awkward. Nah.
Who's awkward?
My little
His
sister
little
Cassie.
sister, youngest sister.
She's 21.
Oh.
21.
She's strong, by the
Yeah.
way. I remember when we were helping his older sister,
yeah.
or his other sister, Jackie.
Yeah.
She was just
She's got that chimp strength.
like, whoa, man, she's strong. You should have joined powerlifting.
Parkour.
Yeah.
Parkour.
Nah, but yeah, man, just I don't know, man, because I've tried, bro. Like, if you're listening, Cass, don't get offended. But nah, bro, I've tried. Like, I've tried to talk to her, and the last time I think it was her birthday. Whose birthday was it? I think it was her birthday. We went to main event and we're bowling and stuff, and that was a good time, dude. That was actually a good time. But it sucks that like it has to be a moment like that for us to come together.
Mhm.
You know what I
It
mean?
can be just like a
Yeah.
regular
It can
Sunday.
be
or,
like a spontaneous,
yeah,
random.
it has to be
ass-
a super
has to
like
be-
special
that
day.
Sucks to me, bro.
I feel like doing that gives topics to a conversation, though.
Look, let me just say something too, bro. What I used to always do, bro. Maybe I'll go back to doing it because I ain't gonna lie, bro. That made me think a lot about what we were talking about yesterday. What I was saying, I sound like a real kind of just an asshole whenever I was telling you, like, man,
Always.
because he was asking me. I think I'm trying. I'm going into one of your other questions. I don't want to accidentally
Yeah.
do that, but it's on my mind. So what I
Let's
used to do,
lay
bro,
it out.
I'd literally go on my contact list. I think I've heard me say this before, and I'd go check up on everybody on my
Mhm.
contacts. Like, just give them a call, ask them how they're doing. But then my bitterness comes out, and I'm just like, man, y'all don't ever check up on me. Huh? Hell, should I check up on y'all? Like, you know what I mean? Like that. Like it's that thing. What would you call that? Like,
Just
yeah, bitterness, kind of. Like,
yeah, it's
man,
like a wall. It's
y'all
like
don't see what's up. Y'all don't ask me how I'm doing. Like, why should I call y'all?
It's like an obstacle.
But and then it goes back to like I've always tried to be like that the better person, the bigger person. Like, man, hey, you know what?
Yes.
Let me call y'all and just show y'all that I'm actually there and I actually care.
Yeah.
So that way y'all can't say that I don't.
Yeah.
Because I had somebody can't name drop. I know I always say that I can't do that. Well, which I won't, so I won't. But I had this specific person, like, kind of getting on to our inner circle and saying things like, oh, you don't, y'all don't reach out. You only hit me up when you need something, blah, blah, blah. See, I don't hate, that's sad, bro, because I've felt that way too. I'm sure you're pretty sure the listeners and you guys have probably felt that way. Like, man, how come I never hear from you just on a regular, like, hit me up, ask me how I'm doing. Oh, every time you hit me up, you need money or something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I try not to. I try to let people know that I'm there to genuinely be there.
Yeah, genuinely and be authentic.
Yeah. So, like, I think Edward was asking, like, why don't you try to expand, like, your community? How do you feel about that? Like, this was my real authentic first answer was why should I feel like I don't got the damn right to be trying to build a bigger community. I should be trying to better my relationship with the people that are already in my community. Like, I don't have no business
Starting another relationship.
making a relationship with a new person, a new friend.
Right, yeah.
I should be
I guess the important thing is not to be like so close-minded about it. Like, if there is somebody that does come in your life, at least makes that attempt to like be friends with them.
Bridge. Yeah.
Yeah,
Make that bridge.
not just like be so dismissive and like. No, I'm not saying that you're doing that. I'm just saying like
no, but I
generally,
have been doing it though.
you just like like
Yeah, brushing people off.
right.
Like, and I feel like I'm like, man, I'm brushing y'all off like the way y'all have been brushing me off for years, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Yep.
taste y'all's own medicine.
Is the,
but,
is
like,
the
where do
chip on your shoulder?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's like in reality, in all reality, where am I getting? Where am I getting with that? Where are we getting with that? Nowhere.
Right.
You're staying in the same place. If anything, making a worse environment for your own self, for my own self.
Mm-hmm.
But I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I'll be like, looking on my phone, like, damn, bro, I got my phone's dry. You know what I mean? Like, ain't nobody
loves me.
Nobody loves me. Woe is me.
Yeah. So
Anyways, that's my rant
yeah.
on that.
So you brought up an interesting. Are you gonna say something?
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say you brought up an interesting topic. Like, I feel like meeting somebody outside of your home or like a more intimate space. It's more like it brings up, like I said, it brings up topics to talk about. Like, oh, look, there's like, say for example, you said the park, or what did you say y'all meet? The bowling alley or
Oh yeah, the main event.
main event. Like, there's things you could talk about. Oh, like there's games. Let's go play this game together, or let's go bowl together. Like it brings up things to do together, which can spark somewhat of a conversation, a fun conversation, which I feel like lightens the mood, and it's like starting all over again, like starting with the basics and getting to know a person again.
Yeah, break the ice.
Yeah, exactly. Icebreakers.
Yeah,
And
like use the bowling as a reason to commune. Or,
And I ain't gonna lie,
like,
bro.
get
That
together
day
and-
was
Right.
really. Even now, I'm still remembering it, and that was back in February.
Mhm.
You know, March, April, May, June, July. It seemed like now, 5 months later, I can still go back to that. That moment and be like, man, that was cool. That was fun. Like I had fun with both of my sisters,
mhm.
and that was cool. Like we were all talking. I had a few little funny jokes to say. Not to
Yeah.
mention, I was hitting strikes like a mofo.
Yeah. So would you say you have like maybe unmet or unrealistic expectations when it comes to getting or talking to your sister, your youngest sister?
Hell yeah, man. I like.
Or maybe is it just like
It's like that.
or is it just more so her?
It's like that
You know
girl.
what I
It's
mean?
her, bro. It's like we're growing apart,
Mhm.
growing apart, growing apart, growing apart. See, like I'd be alive.
So she's like a whole other person.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
the age gap too, bro. So don't
That's
feel
true.
too
Age
bad
gap
about
too.
it.
That is true.
The age gap. I mean, like me and Edward. I mean, we have the biggest age gap because I'm the oldest
Yeah, I'm
and
the
he's the youngest.
Yeah.
But
I mean, but we're attempting. We're
yeah,
here.
we're making it
right?
a thing. Like we have totally different views on
Yeah. Oh yeah.
totally different things, right?
Right.
But I mean, when we get together, it's always a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't used to be that way.
No, never. I mean,
And that was that
there was
age
things
gap.
in the way for
Yeah,
sure.
that age gap sure definitely like made a big big impact like on how we got along. Just because his mindset was a lot different from my mindset at the times, and now that he's got a family and he's kind of in my realm of like understanding, it's like now you can see what I was trying to like get at you,
Right.
and now we can sit down and have conversations.
More relatable.
Yeah, more relatable and like grown men.
Right.
Well, I'm happy for y'all.
Thank you.
Right?
I know, right? Harold's
Off
in the middle. In the middle of our bromance.
I'm happy for you. You didn't see that video, right?
Which one?
When that little girl's like, "Big me, I want to go to the gym."
Oh no, I didn't
It's
see
like,
that.
who's Jim? You gotta watch it, bro.
Yeah, I will.
And she's like, people everywhere bettering themselves. She's like, I don't know. I'm happy for them.
oh my
She's
gosh.
all bitter. It's funny ass video, bro.
Ray, you want to answer? What's your the meaning of connection is to you?
Yeah, connection. I mean, it's the internet.
Yeah, Wi-Fi. That was a good one.
I feel like I have a better connection with
It
my
was
Wi-Fi than with people.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, me
Damn,
like
mic drop.
like I have a lot of people that I speak with at work, and that's the type of connection that I have. Is just
Work connection.
work connections. I deal with a lot of sales reps, things like that. So I talk with them, connect with them. But as far as like community and stuff like that, I really don't have one. Like it's just you guys
Mhm.
right now.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to like focus on growing this thing here somehow.
Yeah,
Looking
glad you
for
said that.
looking for ways to better the podcast.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, so YouTube's my community right now.
YouTube.
Yeah,
For sure.
My
It is a whole
subscriptions.
community.
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I mean, because and I gotta say, I gotta acknowledge one thing, and I want to do it here on this podcast.
Mhm.
I want to thank y'all for helping with all the chapters and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, I
that
enjoy it.
that helped a lot.
Yeah.
I can't believe we actually finished.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed doing that stuff. I don't know. It's just
So
It's
you
great.
so I got to tell you guys, y'all are officially YouTubers. Y'all are
oh,
YouTubers.
nice.
Kinda, huh?
Yeah, no, y'all are.
We are YouTubers.
Yeah. So I mean, y'all know the ins and outs of like what to do
Yeah.
to get a channel like going.
Yeah.
So y'all could use that to y'all's advantage.
Yeah.
Anybody need any help with YouTube? Just hit us up and we'll try to help y'all out as best
You know
as
what,
we can.
dude? I'm gonna go
That's
on
cool.
I'm gonna go on a short binge today, bro.
With what?
Yeah.
You gonna do some shorts.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna go back from the
And
beginning.
Hyro.
Oh, yeah,
Another
you-
thing.
yeah.
Hyro's been stepping up with the shorts.
You got to clap the
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
but-
Yep.
Harold for the shorts.
I can do better, bro.
Harold doing the shorts, man.
I can do better, bro. I can do way
Bravo.
better. I gotta start figuring some. I'm gonna do it today, man. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Cause damn, dude, I noticed that like I made a short. Dude, that one short has more video views than all the podcasts.
All of
put
our-
together.
That's crazy, man. Yeah.
was
I
like,
know what those
damn.
shorts can do, man. It's amazing. It's
I
the
was
best way to promote.
impressed.
Best way to promote.
Cause you gotta think about it. Like people are constantly, and they're coming across those shorts way more than.
And they find the part that's relatable to them, and they're just gonna like, oh yeah, like it, share it,
Yeah.
send it to people, and they're
By the
gonna watch
way,
it.
comment, like, subscribe, hit the noties,
Yes.
comment, please. So, with that said, I want to,
Yeah, the YouTube's my community right now.
yeah, YouTube. Shout out YouTube.
I used to be like part of DJ communities, and I guess I technically still am,
Still
but
are,
it's
yeah.
not. I'm not as active as I once was.
not the
Like
same.
it's not the same. Like I really don't gig out as much anymore. Like I used to. Like I still have all this gear, and it's just kind of. I've been really contemplating just getting rid of a lot of it, just for room. I need space. So I mean, it's one of those deals where I'm in limbo about it. I still have. I was telling you, I set up in my room and just kind of like did some mixing and stuff, playing around.
Yeah.
And it just kind of like sparked like, oh, I missed this, and it just kind of reminded me like, man, I can't stop this.
Yeah, bro.
You can't. You should make another one of those videos.
You should.
Yeah, I think I will. I will
Yeah,
eventually.
keep on, man.
But anyways, yeah, I mean, DJ community was a big part of.
Damn,
my
I forgot my
community.
lyrics at home, bro. Damn, I was ready to.
You interrupted Raymond Hyro.
Sorry. Because we're talking about creativity
Yeah.
What? When?
right now. He's
Yeah,
talking
right now.
about
Oh,
the DJ stuff. Pay attention.
Well, I'm trying to if you don't interrupt. Goodness gracious. Yeah. So, anyway.
That's all I got to say about that.
Okay, so in a perfect world, what would be your perfect idea of a family?
Oh,
So,
Oh,
perfect
right.
world,
oof.
what would that be?
don't know,
And a
man.
perfect family.
That's a pretty controversial thing right now. Like, I'm just joking, but
In general, let's
in
speak in generals.
Was that really your question? Asking
Yes.
one more game.
In a perfect world, okay, in a perfect world, what would be your perfect idea of a family? So, what would be a perfect world first for you, and what would be an ideal perfect family?
Well, you know what I said yesterday. Should I repeat everything?
Bro, yeah, you don't have to say that neither. Just repeat it.
Okay.
Goodness gracious.
we weren't there.
Like,
Were
if
you
we
there?
never talked
Were you
about
there?
it, Hyro, we never talked about it.
All right. Well, I said.
Were you there?
Goodness
Were you
gracious.
All right,
there?
well, I was like, a perfect world would be, damn, no money, no currency. I'd make it to where nobody could lie to each other. Like there was no, there would be no sin.
No such thing as lies.
Yeah, no such things like lies. So that kind of brought up sin, the 7 deadly sins. Well, for me, I brought up the 7 deadly sins. So if all that was like gone,
Right.
you know, there wouldn't be like division in families. There wouldn't be even arguments with people. There wouldn't be, you know, controversial shit going on. You
Right.
know what I mean? Everybody would just be getting along.
Right.
Like, I don't know if people, I'm pretty sure y'all probably haven't seen it, but there's this movie called Raya and the Last Dragon, my daughter's favorite movie.
Oh, Raya the last
Raya.
Dragon?
Yeah. And basically, it's like they're all trying to get back to the original Earth, which was called Kamandra. And that was like, it's like heaven. But then, like, everybody, like, there was like these tribes, like, there's like 5 different tribes, but everybody hated each other. Everybody was envious of each other. They're jealous of each other. They would steal from each other. They'd lie to each other, you know? So, yeah, that'd be my idea of a perfect world. Basically, heaven, you know? Because, yeah, man, like, there's a lot of things that,
So better connections without any kind of animosities.
yeah. Yeah, that would be my ideal world. That would be
Okay.
a perfect world for me. No currency, no sin.
Okay. Ray, you want to give it a whack or should I go first?
Go ahead and go first, please.
So, perfect world for me would have to be either, like you said, no money, no currency of any kind, of any sort, other than just bartering and trading. Like, you still be a skillsman. And, like, say, for example, if I wash windows, I'd still wash your windows for free. If you were like, let's say you own a plane and you can take me to Hawaii,
Oh, that's cool.
right?
I like that idea.
Or everyone was a millionaire or billionaire and we could all afford our means. Like we could afford anything
I like that one
without any kind of worry or stress or and
like that one.
everything would still be in place. Like we're living on Earth, everything would still be in order and place. We would just be all wealthy. Every single person on Earth would be either millionaire or billionaire,
I like that one.
and the prices would be the same as now. So
That
I feel like if we were living like that, I feel that would be the perfect world. And obviously no crime, because I think having money would probably cut out a lot of crime because you'd be happier.
or even more.
Or maybe more worse.
It was-
I don't know.
yeah.
Crazier with the ideas of destruction. I don't know. But there would be no crime. Let's just say there would be no crime. No sin, no crime. And that would, for me, would be the perfect world.
I was gonna say,
And no
greed.
presidents. No presidents. Everybody would be their own king and queen of their own
Yeah,
thing, of their
Castle.
own families or castles, whatever. And that was it. That would be it. But for a perfect family, or not perfect idea of a family for me is, I would say, a family who can always, a family who always has time for family and is never too busy with work or anything. They can afford to take months and months time off at a time if they so wanted to spend time with all your family. And also, like our main jobs would be experiencing life with others and living to meet everyone on earth that is alive. That'd be our only jobs. Experiencing life with others and meeting everybody on earth. And we die. And that would be many, many years, because imagine how many, I don't know, like 9 billion people in the world that are alive. Like that'd take forever. You know, you would have all the time you need. And not only that, you'd probably spend a year with these people to get to really know them and then move on. Let's go over here. Let's go to Africa and spend a year there. And let's go to France, or let's go to, to the beach by this place. Spend a year there and still be balling, still afford anything else after that. That would be the perfect world and perfect idea of a family, is just that, having more time for each other. So,
Okay.
Ray,
All right.
give it a whack.
That was. I was thinking a little smaller on that note. Y'all talking about like.
Yeah, I had time to think about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the perfect world. So the perfect world would, be definitely no crime, no pillaging, no nothing like that, no war.
No war, yeah, that's good.
Jeez, man, everybody gets along.
Right.
But without conflict, there's no way to like
Settle?
to grow.
Oh, that's true.
So I mean, that's kind of a weird way to go about it. But yeah, no war.
So you would have conflict still.
I mean, there'd have to be some kind of conflict, like lawyers and stuff involved, like that type of deal. Like not like,
oh, I need a lawyer.
I'm gonna go over there, shoot you, and take your land. And that's not the way to go about it. Like maybe I'll take you to court, win the land,
or
from
settle
you.
it, somehow.
But anyways, definitely no homelessness. Everybody would have some kind of home.
Mm-hmm.
Some place to live, some place to lay down and call their own.
Yeah.
Free education.
That's a good one. Everyone.
Free education. I mean, that should be
yeah, bro,
something free.
Real.
Like all this college debt, all this student debt that's going out. Like that's kind of sucks. Like not only that, they're trying to get rid of all that debt. So those businesses that are giving out that money are not going to get paid. That kind of sucks. So why not just not
Give me
even
some
have
of
it?
that, sir. Yeah, I agree with that, bro. If only education was free.
If there's any more, yeah.
Joe's gone.
I got some more.
You know what I would do, bro? Back
Sounds
to
good
my.
right there.
Let's go back to my perfect world. You know what I'll do to spice things up? Since there's no sin and there's no, like you said, there have to be some kind of something going on. I would add into my mix dinosaurs. I would want there to be freaking velociraptors running around and T-Rexes and just danger. And I feel like that would bring people together.
There'd
You know?
definitely be a tribe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tribe mentalities.
People would have to be together, bro. They'd
Yeah.
like you'd have to come together to like, you know,
Take down dinosaurs.
deal with that danger. Yeah, take them down or utilize, you know, big old long necks, ride them around or something.
Be like, that tribe has guns. We only have spears. So let's go click up with this.
Yeah, but we have but the spear ones, the people with spears have food.
Yeah.
And they have a lot of guns, but
other
they don't have much
resources.
food. Like, hey, give us some guns, we'll give y'all some food.
Right.
And,
Yeah, exactly. The
and let's-
bartering.
Yeah, and let's take down some dinos.
Right.
And the perfect world, I mean, perfect family
Mm-hmm.
is, of course, not a broken family.
For sure.
You know, husband, wife,
Kids.
kids,
Everything. Dog.
dog.
Dog that lived forever.
Doggo.
Dog that lived many, many years.
Oh yeah, they don't live the few years that they do.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. And of course, you know, you just see your children, make them outstanding citizens, and you know, that's pretty much what we want from them is just like to grow up and be a part of society.
Right.
And start with their own families if that's what they choose to do.
Right.
That's about it, you know. And then I like that idea of you know, vacationing and you know, being
Months at a
together
time.
months at a time. That'd be awesome. That'd be a perfect. That's
Good luck doing that with pterodactyls in the air in my world.
I wouldn't be in your world, Hyro.
Oh.
I'm in my world.
Imagine like all our worlds were intertwined though.
Like the
oh man, we're starting to sound
Spidey
like
web,
we're starting
like
to
the-
sound like
what is it called? Spider-Man and universe.
no, the Deadpool and
Oh, yeah, the-
the
yeah,
Wolverine,
yeah.
the dimensions and
It'll-
the
The universal
Instead
world.
I call it the Hyroverse.
Like I want to go to Hyro's world today. Let me go see what's up with Hyro.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go to Raymond's world too.
Also, my ideal family, I was telling you. So, all right, you know, the women are probably gonna hate me for this,
Uh-oh.
but the men are gonna love me for it.
Let's hear it.
Not in a
Let's
gay
go.
way. But
Wow.
my ideal family would be, all right, I'd have 3 wives.
Oh yeah.
I'd have me a Mexican wife, a white wife, and a black wife. And I'd have I'd have a
dude.
little with the white woman. I'd have a little white boy and a little white girl,
Mhm.
and then also same with the Mexican wife and the black wife
Boy and a girl.
and an Asian wife too.
All boy and
That'd
girls.
That'd be great.
Wow.
No, a boy and a girl with each race, every
Oh.
color of the ethnic rainbow.
Mm,
And then on the
Interesting.
weekends we'd have gladiator sports
wow.
tournaments.
Survival of the fittest.
Survival of the fittest.
With wood for swords and
Yeah.
wood for
I'd have like a little arena.
a little Olympics.
And we'd all have like, since there's dinosaurs in my world, we'd all have like pet
Oh my
pet
gosh.
jungle cats.
Caveman.
Like I'd have like me a pet lion.
The saber-toothed lion.
Yeah. And then my kids will have like, you know, jungle cats as pets. And then while they be in the tournament, you know, fighting each other, they're you know,
Oh, gosh.
like, you know how they used to have dog fights? Damn, bro, you remember those days when like the cholos would be walking down the street, you know, fighting their pit bulls everywhere?
Mhm.
Instead, they'd be fighting jungle cats.
Mm,
Damn.
mm. Quite a picture. Say less.
Wow, that's a lot. You've been thinking about that, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
He had
that'd be
time to
cool.
think about it.
Everybody can hate, or, you know,
Nobody's
everybody can judge
hating.
me and say that wouldn't be awesome.
Oh my
but
gosh, Hyro.
I mean, gosh.
but in reality,
What do they call Tate? Misogynist?
misogynistic? Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess. You know,
God, Hyra.
everybody,
Misogynist.
you know, everybody can go and judge me, but if you're a dude, you know, you gotta admit it. That'd be fucking awesome. Like,
No
come on.
comment, buddy.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
comment on mine.
You
For
know?
real.
Especially for the listeners, y'all know y'all.
You're just
feel it.
trying to get people in trouble.
Y'all know
Trying to
y'all
get men in trouble.
Y'all know
Harold.
y'all feel me, especially the single
Men,
dudes.
husbandmen in trouble. So going into the next question, do you believe there is a hidden agenda to destroy families?
Oh damn, here we go.
Do you want to get a crack at
A
it
hidden
first?
agenda. I think so.
Let's
I
hear
mean,
your take. Ray.
like so all the so credit cards, all the debt. You know the
interest
number one.
rates.
Yeah, you know the number one reason why people get divorced.
Why?
It's not because people are cheating. It's because
Money?
Finances.
finances. Yeah.
Damn.
So
I
think
read. I was reading on statistics. Is unmet expectations, infidelity, third party, somebody coming in and I guess disrupting whatever they
right.
had going on.
Usually, what it is like friends and like
Friends or maybe
influence.
family too.
Family, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
family happens with family. What else? I think those are some of the main things that disrupt family
Yeah, but I think that number one is finances.
for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I mean, it's. I mean, me and my wife, we were lucky because when we got married, we didn't have anything.
Yeah.
So it's like
You didn't have a
we
pot to
can't.
piss in.
Yeah, exactly. So now we're trying to like build it up and it's kind of a learning thing. Like we're trying to create something, and it's taking a little long, but
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah, sure. So you would say infidelity, or what did you say at first? Not infidelity. Finances, and debt.
debt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, finances all lumped together.
Yeah. Iro, let me give it a whirl.
Oh yeah, it's like well again with sin, bro. Sin is just the major thing, bro. And it's like I was saying yesterday, like one of the deadliest sins is gluttony. And I kind of like came to realization I realized this yesterday because I was just thinking to myself like, as being an addict, cuz I'll be honest, bro. Even though I'm not I don't even know how to put this, bro. I'm just going to go out and say it. Like I've been an addict. I actually got this from my dad. Actually, shout out because I know he's listening. He like made me realize.
Shout out, Dad.
Made me realize like he said it a long time ago. He was like, people are either addicted to drugs or they're addicted to Jesus or they're addicted to something. Everybody's addicted to something.
Yeah, it's kind of true.
Addictive personalities, and it's like I'll be honest, bro. I'm an addict, bro. I have an addictive personality, even though I'm not addicted to drugs anymore.
Yeah.
I'm addicted to the gym. I'm addicted to
Not
coffee.
yesterday.
Caffeine. I'm addicted to Netflix. I'm addicted to all kinds of stuff. So, anyways, I was just thinking to myself, like, like gluttony. Gluttony, I feel like is outwardly is like addiction. Like you consume too much. Like
Yeah, that's definitely.
See, I'm addicted to food, which is the reason why I'm not going to win this challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Start paying, buddy. I take payment plan.
I'm on the Kmart pay as you can plan, Holmes.
Affirm. $20 a month.
$5 a week. Every Friday.
That's all I got, Holmes. That's all I got, way. Work with me, way. Put my plan on layaway, Holmes.
So is that it?
No.
Oh.
So let me finish. Gosh.
Oh.
Nah, but yeah, like like the sins and stuff, like just obviously infidelity. But I feel like me personally, see, I was thinking like respect, bro. Like respect for some people, it's like it's the hardest thing. Like, I'm not gonna put women out there, but this goes for men too, But just respect, bro. Like, people lack respect for one another, and that's why they they separate. And I've noticed from like the outside looking into other relationships, like that's the reason why so many people are like that are together been there together for a long time is because of the fact that they have so much mutual respect for one another. And it's like that's like the glue that holds them together, like their mutual respect.
Mutual respect, yeah.
And because looking back, it's just like, damn, that's why my shit failed, because this person didn't have no damn respect, and in return, it made me have no respect for that person. Like, man, you don't respect me, then I don't respect you.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, there's that, and also obviously the addictions can get in the way. People end up loving, a feeling or chasing a high, and then they end up loving that more than their own families, and then which the outcome becomes they become a deadbeat to their children and stuff like that, and they walk out on their families and stuff like that. And pride keeps them away, you know. Yeah, man, just yeah, like the devil's always lurking and dividing people and stuff like that through those things.
Yeah.
What about you, Ed?
I know for me, a lot what Harold was saying. I agree with a lot Harold was saying. Like for me, I guess I put it this way: there's unseen forces that are working against humanity. I believe that want to see us fail and fall,
Mm-hmm.
And
Uh,
fighting with each other.
Yeah.
fighting against each other, killing each other.
being bitter towards each other, not being able to forgive each other.
You know, just having people fail within their own society. You know, I feel like there's those forces out there, and then so I feel like they prowl after the weak. They prowl after
Even the
the
strong,
ignorant.
even the strong too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
they try to work him and chisel at him.
right, they work on them
Yeah, they
exactly.
work on
But
him. Yeah.
they really, it's easy for them. I guess the unseen forces is easier to infiltrate the weaker people and gobble them up and take them out so they can affect everybody else around them.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like there's wicked ideas that are in motion or set, like for instance, drugs. Once they get a hold of drugs and they overdo it too much, it's gonna mess that person up and mess everybody else around them. Because I feel like though there's vices in the world, there's so many vices in the world that
Yeah.
people can get a hold of and can't control themselves, and they become out of control, disorder everywhere, and it just causes an explosion of just destruction
Right.
and then
What
pain.
happens? What happens to those people that win the lottery?
I heard a lot of them they lose it, like they lose it all, spend
Yeah,
it
they
all,
lose it all. They
corrupt.
get addicted to
Yeah,
something, and then
yeah,
somebody gets killed. Just
right.
like I mean,
It's chaos, man.
yeah.
Yeah, it's chaos, and I feel like people need self control. That's the main thing that people need to be able to handle those responsibilities of
Mhm.
life. And but I feel like they're the unseen forces that really want people to fail, and um, I feel like people become evil because they feel these forces that they. Like they give them these certain options, these negative options, and they feel people believe that these are the only options they have. But there is another world on side of that on the opposite side. But they feel in those moments that this is the only way I can go, and they believe it. So what do? They start selling dope. They start stealing people and selling them, and or you know what I mean, like these crazy things uh that even brings them a crap load. Yeah, heinous
Things.
things
Yeah.
that brings people money. They feel like that's their only option. They say the saying like, oh, the game chose me. Like these stupid sayings or whatever. And it's like, no, you have a choice to get out of that. But people choose that lifestyle because they believe that's what they're only good at and that's what brings them money, and I don't know, that's a whole other thing. But I feel like those forces use people. They use people heavily, and people need to wake up. People need Jesus. There's a whole other way. There's another way. There's a new way. But yeah, I feel like there's those. That's it, pretty much what I have. It's what I have, guys. So yeah. Anybody else want to add to that? You're good. But yeah, a lot of what Harold was saying was true too, though. So I believe that. So here's another question. Through out your lives, what was a memorable time that you really enjoyed in a community or in a family setting? Something that you hold dear to your heart that you can go back to and just like, man, I remember those days. Want to go first or should I?
I can go. I mean, when my son was in Taekwondo, we had a whole little little clique
Yeah.
with the parents and the kids and stuff. That was always a good time. We would travel together, and once we were out about, we'd go hang out, and we made it a thing. We made it a community.
Right.
So we were a community
For sure.
and that was always good times. Like it was nice, like having friends,
Right. Being able to
being
share,
able to share, and then
connect.
we had the same kind of connecting, and because we all had the kids that were
Right.
traveling and doing these sports, and you just wanted the best for the kids, and it was just kind of like looking out for each other and their best interest.
Mm,
That was memorable times for me.
good moments.
So I see the message in that. So the message in that I feel like is extracurricular activities are pretty crucial. Could be crucial.
Yes, yes, I think
Cool.
so. Like it's I think it's a must for kids.
How old was your son when you did that?
He did it through. So he did it from elementary all the way up into high school.
Damn.
Wow.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
kicked
So
some
we
ass
put
then.
we put away all his stuff. My daughter was just cool, just doing stuff. She got into tumbling, and she did tumbling for a little bit, gymnastics, stuff like that. But
Yeah.
and she just kind of like fell off of it and
Yeah.
just stopped doing it.
What belt is what color or degree?
He's a
What
second degree black belt
Wow.
Damn.
taekwondo.
I forget he's black belt, bro.
Yeah.
Shout out Chris. That's what's up, man.
Don't mess with that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you, Harold, Want to give it a whirl, or should I?
I'll go ahead.
All right. Me? You say?
You go ahead. You
Oh,
go
me.
ahead.
Go ahead. Okay. So for me, and I guess a community, for me, a memorable community time or moments is when I was going to my old churches. One of my old churches.
Mhm.
I remember visiting that church in the beginning, and I remember feeling like super welcomed, and I felt like my spirit was jumping. Like it felt like I got home because the presence of the Lord was there. The worship time was powerful and amazing, and I felt like I was home finally. Like it felt like heaven. And so that was a memorable moment because I felt like so heavenly. My spirit, I felt like I was missing out on something. And when I was there, I just felt the presence of
Yeah.
God, and I was just so inviting,
Yeah.
so welcoming. And like I never wanted to leave. That's
Yeah.
how I truly felt.
Like it filled out your void.
Yeah. That it's like something that was missing
That's cool.
for an eternal thing, and so I experienced that there, and I remember just growing up there, just it helped me to become the man I am today when it came to my identity in Christ and
Yeah.
where I came from or where I aim to go.
Yeah, that's so cool, man.
And so I remember, yeah, and there was a lot of times where I was just being going through some challenges, and I feel like my character was forming,
Right.
and
That's
and
so cool, man.
and so yeah, and the people there, they were very kind, loving, and I
Yeah.
felt like we all shared a moment where it's just like, man, the presence of God. Like everybody was there worshiping. So many people were there at a time in season of being there. So many people there. There's like a revival going on, and everybody
Yeah.
was just like
Revival.
experiencing heaven. It seemed like,
Dang.
at least that's what I was experiencing heaven, and it was life changing, and it really helped me become the man I am today. So have to give
Wow,
credit
man.
to Upper Room, which that was the name,
room.
and then it became Zadok. It became Zadok later on.
I remember that church.
And I don't know if I don't know if you ever went, but
Yeah, I did.
Did
I
you?
remember. I have some memories there. Yeah.
okay, well, yeah. So and then that to me was a community. That was a community of believers who were getting together to worship God and fellowship. So
Bro.
another time for me is a family setting is whenever memorable is whenever my dad was alive,
Mhm.
and I was a kid. We would go to Mexico. A lot of us. I don't know if you were there, Ray, but at one time we all went. Lisa, Joe, everybody. And it was a time. I don't know if it was a wedding or a quinceañera, but my whole family would be at my grandma's ranch, and you remember the ranch. And everybody would be there, even maybe some people from the neighborhood would be there too. And it was just a big, happy family celebrating. And me, of course, I was young, doing my own thing with my cousins playing. And I just, anytime I wanted to go to the store, buy some chips, play some chispas,
Cheese pasta.
and get some
This boy,
fireworks.
this boy owned that place over there, man.
Bro, it was amazing. Like you could do whatever. You could just leave, venture off, and not come back. And my parents wouldn't really worry about me, so I was like, oh, I could do whatever.
At least that's what you thought.
Or at least that's what I thought. She never said nothing when I came back.
Meanwhile, they're at home fucking stressing. Like, where the hell is this?
The
little
only
boy?
time she would see me is like, Mom, I'm hungry. That's the only time she would see me is I'm hungry. I go bother her. Like, and yeah, it was my cousins, my family. We were just there. Everybody was laughing, happy, just,
I need to refuel.
Yeah, it was great, bro. It was so great. And yeah, I was young, so I had no
Yeah.
worries.
Yeah.
And I remember a specific
Hakuna
time.
Matata.
I remember a specific time whenever me and my dad would, I was in the van with my dad, and I try to stay awake with him because he would drive through the night,
Mhm.
and I made it a challenge, my own challenge. Like he didn't know
That's
about it. but
hilarious.
I try to stay awake with him, and I would it'd be hard. I'd be hard, and I just remember just like trying
That's
to
cool, bro.
keep up with my dad, and he would look back there to see if I was awake every now and then, and I'll kind of be like, every time he looked back,
still
I'm
here.
like,
I'm still here.
like, try to act like I'm not that sleepy.
I'm hanging.
And
I'm
I'm
hanging
like-
with the big boys.
And I'm like, yeah, I was like,
Hanging
trying
with the
to-
big dogs.
exactly. That's what I was trying to do.
That's so cool, bro.
And yeah, so those were, and it was beautiful because the mountains, you see the mountains, and it was just a great memory for me to
Yeah.
have.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so shout out to my family in Mexico. Love y'all guys
Yep,
if
yep.
y'all watching. But
Saludos.
that was a
Mm.
time, memorable time.
That's
So,
so cool, man.
yeah. So anyway,
Mm.
So I got another one.
Go for it, Ray.
So in high school when we first started hanging out with my boys, the crew and back in the day,
yeah,
when we first started hanging out, that was kind of a cool like community that we had. You know, it was fun. Like we would go hang out. I mean, of course, we're doing stuff that we weren't supposed to be doing, but it was still like
Damn hoodlums.
and that was the thing. We weren't doing anything like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, I mean, we were doing ratchet stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
But
The boys.
when we first started hanging out, it was kind of cool. It was kind of like, oh, wish this happens every weekend or whatever.
Yeah.
But then it started evolving to other things, and it changed. The outcome changed. So, but when we first started, hanging out, like the first few months or whatever, first few years, it was pretty cool. Because we would hang out. We go to the same person's house and hang out, and we were all there, just fellas, just hanging out playing Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
And just planning like, hey, where we gonna go this weekend?
Yeah.
We go hang out. That was cool. And then, like I said, it evolved. It turned into more of a problem for other people. Like we started showing around people.
Shit got dark.
Yeah, it got dark. So, anyways, yeah.
Dang.
So before all that changed, that was pretty cool. Like
Yeah.
the community was like
Friends.
yeah,
Community of friends.
How
community
many of us have them?
Friends.
Ones we can depend on.
friends.
All right. So
Cool,
another
but-
topic.
Yeah, oh, Hyro,
Oh,
did you get
did you not
into-
answer?
Yeah, just leave me out.
Oh,
bro.
yeah,
You know,
sorry,
you know,
Harold.
leave me out to dry.
Yeah.
I just wanted
Nah.
to mention that before we moved on.
Yeah, not cool.
So, man, for the kid, if there's anybody listening that's like, you're young and you feel lost and you're kind of crazy and you're kind of an outcast or got a bunch of friends and you're just going on a wayward way. The only reason why I bring this up, dude, is because when you were bringing that up about the upper room and
Mhm.
your church community,
Right.
man, bro, I remember I was just like in the eye of the storm, bro. Like I was just a troubled youth, bro. Troubled youth. I was a menace to society.
Yeah.
But I started going to Victory Temple, right down the street from here, in Diamond Hill. And dude,
Oh yeah.
the same thing, bro. Like those guys, like the guys from that home, like the Vatos, just like the bad guys, bro. There used to be bad guys, and they came to the Lord. Man, I'll never forget this time that I went to one of the services, and bro, all of them are like, you could just tell, like I resonated with them, like they're like screw ups, probably even bigger screw ups than me, and then like now they're like changed their lives, and they came like they would go to church and they'd be worshiping, and I remember one specific time, man, where like they did an altar call, and then like I went up to the front. And there's like so many other people like around me. Like there's people in front of me, there's people behind me, everybody's all together. And these guys, bro, they'd be getting hyped, bro. Like they'd be getting hyped like a Texas
Show me.
football team.
How would they do it?
like they just be jumping up and down like Jesus,
Yeah.
Jesus, praise, and they just be jumping up and down, going wild, bro. Like
Yeah.
like they just won the Super Bowl like in a locker room like that.
Yeah.
And just so hyped, bro. Like so much energy and so much, like just power. Like I felt the presence of God like in that place, and I feel like that, like moments like that in my past, really like what you said. They created and molded me the way I am now. Even though I don't experience things like that anymore. I still have like those at the forefront of my mind a lot of the time, and it's like,
Yeah.
man, bro, it's like. My advice to like, troubled youth, if you feel like you're just like in the wind, and like that would be my advice, man, just to find you like a badass like little church community, bro, and just stick yourself in there, man.
Dive
Like,
in.
if you feel like a void, go up in there, man. And this is not me saying like, oh, turn to God, you need God, y'all. Like, yeah, you do though. It's that same old, that same old broken down record. Like, you gotta love God.
Yeah.
Like, nah, man. Like, it really is dope, bro. Like you can really find you some like, comfort, bro. You know what I mean? Because I remember being there, man. And I'm like, dude, I felt like you said heavenly, bro. I felt like I was in heaven, bro. Like I had no care in the world. I literally felt like my dang soul was levitating out of my body. And I just remember hearing like, and I'm like listening to everybody sing, and they're like, everybody's all together, even though they're all crazy, tatted up in the face, cholos. Like I remember hearing their voices and they're singing, bro, and it sounded angelic, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, like how could a bunch of crazy felons sound so angelic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it was like that, bro. And I was just like, damn, like
They
this.
were saints, man.
Yeah, and they were, bro. And they probably still are. And I was just like, damn, this is so cool, you know?
Yeah.
And it's just like, I found comfort in that place, man.
Right.
And I got so close to God, bro, that I lost my girlfriend back then. Because, like,
Bro.
it's funny, right? Because just a little memory I have. I remember being in that church, and it was like on a weekend, like on a Friday or Saturday. And it's like 7 p.m. Like, because they would start like at 7 p.m. And they'd start the worship and like the sermon and stuff like that. And I remember being there, and she's like, "Where are you? You know, it's 7 p.m. You think I'm..." And I remember reading these messages. She's like, "You think I'm a dumbass? Like, I know you're out there cheating on me." And I remember thinking to myself, like, "No, I'm actually in church." She's like, "Yeah, right." You know what I mean?
Wow.
Broke up with me right then and there. I was like,
You?
I was like,
Church?
I don't need you. I got Jesus. You know what I mean? I got these homies. You know, we up in here. You know, I was like, man, bro, I was in the days back then.
Yeah.
Wow. So you lost a relationship because you were going to church?
I literally lost a relationship with a.
Wow. Where
real
are they
beautiful-
now, bro? Where are they?
I don't know, but
Right.
God's still here.
Wow, there you go. Boom.
Faithful.
God's still here with me. He's still rocking with me. That girl's
Long
God knows.
gone.
God knows where. You know what I mean? God knows where.
When and where. So what about a family setting? That was a community.
I don't know if Rudy will hear this
Which Rudy?
or Chinchilla.
Oh, Rudy.
But yeah,
Or
like
Tio.
I remember, man, my homeboy, man. After my friends, y'all, if the listeners have heard Rudy talking about his brother that passed, you know, after he passed, you know, his last words to me was literally like, you know, look out for my brother and my sister, and I was just like, all right, and I like took that for real. And then so yeah, like after he died of cancer, I was always chilling with my homeboy Rudy, man, and his sister, and we just have a great old time, man. Like just a great old grand time, just us three together. And we'd be rolling down the street, you know, just you know, jamming out to some Drake back when Drake was still good. And
Oh damn.
you know that Take Care album.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
That
yeah.
album was the shit
Uh,
back then.
replayed it over and over and over.
And then chopped and screwed it and listened to it like that,
Yeah.
you know. But yeah, you know.
So you spend a lot of time with Rudy and Chincha.
Yeah, man, like, you know, we were just, you know, the three amigos, three musketeers. We had no care in the world, you know.
Yeah.
Not to like, you know, glorify this, but yeah, you know, we just smoke our blunts and just feel awesome. I'm surprised we didn't get arrested back then. We were always like driving down the street.
Yeah.
And man, it's funny, right? Because you know, again, not to glorify this kind of lifestyle, but man, I remember I would be in my green car, bro. I was like 15, be rolling down the street with Charlie, the one that passed away. He'd be like, man, you know, he'd be like, you know, rolling up a blunt in my car, and I'm like, what are you doing, man? We're like, that's illegal.
We're moving. We're moving.
That's
yeah.
illegal, man. Like that is illegal in the state of Texas. And like, what if we get pulled over? And then like, I'll never forget this, bro. Like he like, and it engraved it into my mind and my heart and everything. Like he was just like, just don't think about it. like what if we get pulled over, bro? Nah, bro. The best way is you just don't think about that, and it won't happen. If you think about it, it's gonna happen. We're gonna get pulled over.
Yeah.
But if you don't think about it and leave it out your mind, then it won't happen. And bro, for years and years, for like 10 years later, bro, like I'm just smoking in my car, like no care in the world, and it was true because I didn't think about it. I didn't think about it, and it never really happened.
Yeah.
And that's something to say. But like again, I don't glorify that kind of behavior. I don't
So
condone
it was more so to, I guess, honor Charlie.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
being with them.
R.I.P. to Charlie. C Breezy.
Yes, sir.
Can we take a break, bro? I got to go.
We're back.
We're back.
Back at
Guess
it.
who's back?
again.
Back again.
Let's go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. We're kind of a big deal.
Easy.
Hey, listen. Wow. Studio Honest is pretty cool.
All right.
Y'all are great.
Nice. So, before we took our break, the topic that I wanted to bring up, which was, are you guys willing to take action on making more connections? Or I'm sorry, making more connections in a community or not?
No.
Que no.
So
Que
let
no.
me throw something out there, and I'll let you guys think about that. So what we're doing on our YouTube page, essentially, we're trying to create a community.
Build a community. Yeah.
So I'm trying to create a community with you guys,
Right.
our listeners. So yes, I'm gonna make an effort to reach out to more people and make a community. So now, with that being said, what y'all think about that?
I had the same idea, but I'm gonna share. Do you want to share first, Hero? Or let me share first, and then you can share why no.
You're the boss.
All right. So I agree with that, Ray.
Mhm.
And you know, one of my ideas was like I wanted to do some more lives
Okay.
with either my Facebook or Instagram
Mm-hmm.
to try and attempt to connect with people,
Right.
and just have a conversation if whoever's willing to talk. You
Okay.
know, just that way, and be more open and more available, and just I guess try to put at least an hour into it, at least a week, or try to work up to doing more.
Mm-hmm.
And even maybe sometimes record live on while we're in, just get some what did you call it? Some background, some studio background, or what did you call it? I don't remember. Anyways, but yeah, I wanted to try to record us live every now and then, and just answer some Q&As, or just kind of just catch up with people. I feel like there's so many people to catch up with and see if we can build that way. But right now too, currently I'm my church that I'm going to. He's my pastor, Pastor Ryan. Shout out Pastor Ryan. He's revamping, restarting Kaleo. So his plan is we're gonna be going knocking on doors and just kind of doing some quick drive-bys.
Community stuff.
Yeah, and just ask if there's a need, or if anybody needs a prayer. But he wanted to go on his block and knock on doors, so and invite people to church, or and see how that, I guess, attempt to do that, and meet up at I think we're gonna meet up at a coffee shop and just start over again, start a church again, and because he was on a 1-year sabbatical, so he's not been teaching or anything much, but we've been meeting up still every Sunday, and now it's his year's up, and
He's
we're ready.
back again.
Yeah, exactly. And so we're gonna be starting another community, Christian church community, and so there's that. But I also wanted to bring up what you were saying, is trying to connect more through Facebook and Instagram Live, or just people in general, just connecting. You don't have to be on there, but just connecting more and just reaching out more, doing more reaching out. And I guess just see where the chips land. So yeah, I say community. Yeah, it's very important. People should be in a community, whatever it is. There's so many communities out there. Join one. And also, like, I feel like as a human being, there has to be a somewhat of a Christian community. For me, it's Christian community that helps me, like, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, all that. You have to have some kind of accountability to help you, help you get through those rough patches. Someone to stand with you, to pray with you through hard things, through hardships, because it's hard. We need that support. And I feel like people don't have to walk at it alone, that even if it's just offering prayer, it's, something small, or even a word of encouragement, it always helps. It takes a load off just with those small things. So yeah, community is important. So I say yes to community for me.
Oops. That was my bad.
Ray said no. No community.
Wow. Scratch
Hello?
that.
All right, well, I'm going to get vulnerable here, and I'm going to pray on air. Just because I'm just going to go into it. I'm just going to ask God right now for myself. I'm always praying for everybody else. So I'm going to pray for me right now, and I ask God to just give me, to start chiseling away at the ice that I've built over my own heart, and to just heat up my heart again for the people in my contact list. I'm going to be hitting them up. I'm gonna try to go back to, like, my original ways of, like, just being loving and being the one that reaches out.
Right.
For the sake of the podcast and for the sake of humanity, right?
Right.
No, straight up, bro. Like, just for the sake of just people, man. Like, I've noticed right now that I've built up this big old black hole, and I just keep on digging, and I'm digging, and I'm digging, and I got this big old dark hole. and I've dove into it, and I'm just sitting there like I'm not trying to reach out to people,
Right.
but I want to try to start reaching out to my cousins again. Whether even though it's real hard to do that, you know, because yeah, man, just reach out to my cousins in particular, because I know, man, dude, I know my cousins have been through a lot, and I feel like an obligation. I mean, because they're my family, you know.
Right.
And I don't know what has happened because I don't know if anybody listens from my family, but it's like ever since my grandmother died, man, she was always the glue that held us all together.
Mm-hmm.
And I had one of my cousins, her name's Adi. This is actually Hector's sister,
Mm-hmm.
younger sister.
Right.
Shout out to Hector.
And
Yeah, shout out
she
Hector.
would always she would maintain the family reunions.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Like
And
she would be over him.
yeah, she would oversee them, and
Mhm.
she eventually was just like, you know what, y'all ain't trying, fuck this.
Right.
And I get you, you know what I mean? I get her, like I feel you on that, like, you know,
Yeah, it's a lot of energy, and
yeah,
then for no appreciation of it.
yeah, and it's like nobody else seems to want to put in any effort,
Right.
Mm.
and I want to try. Well, I have tried before where I just start with me and just have my family members have a relationship with me, you know, and it's like I ain't gonna lie, man, like I have some bitterness towards one of my aunts, man. Where man, when I was in that dark place, I felt like, you know, I was feeling suicidal, and my one of my aunts went out and said like, hey, go ahead and do it, motherfucker, just
Oh,
go ahead and
wow.
kill yourself. Yeah, so it's like one of those things where it's just like, man, I could never forgive you, woman. Like every time I hear her name, like my mom will talk about her or something like that, I'm just like, man, like, nah, man, like you kicked me while I was down, so I could never like reach out to you. And I still feel that way, man. And maybe hopefully how God can help me, you know, stop being so bitter towards her and help me to forgive her. Cause man, do I tell you, I hate is a strong word, but yeah, man, like I do deep down hate her for doing that to me.
Make sure you include her in your prayer when you pray.
But yeah, man, I just wanna pray that God like helps me forgive her, man. Cause that's messed up.
Okay.
Like on both ends.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Pray for us all, Hyro.
But anyways,
I got a
yeah,
chisel over here for you, man.
yeah.
Bring it out.
It's gonna need to be.
Ching, 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 ching.
It's gonna need to be a chisel straight out of volcano because
Damn.
it's ice over my heart. You know, I was gonna say something, but I kind of got. But yeah, man, I want to try to reach out to everybody on my contact list. I'll probably do that today or here in the near future, just to, like I said, for the podcast sake too. Like, you know, start bringing some people on because I don't know if he listens, but my next family member I want to bring on is Josue, Josh, my cousin Josh. His name's Josh Josue. I just did his yard. I think it was last week,
Mm-hmm.
and it's always good seeing him, man. Like, you know, if he listens, you know, I appreciate the things that you always say to me. Because like, it's funny because I was doing his yard last week, and I was sitting in his backyard, and he is like, you know, because he gets on to me, and he like, you know, he gives me advice, you know, and he reminds me of the things that need to be get done. And because I'll be honest, man, I don't never really had guidance. I never really had besides my dad, you know, shout out to my dad, you know.
Mm-hmm.
He's always instilled some good values in me, being a good person overall. But like, you know, my cousins always like the ones like, man, you know, you gotta pay the bills, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, you gotta be a man, you know, you can't lean on your emotions, can't be, you know, don't be a pussy, you know, no, you know, stop being a bitch and come on, you know.
Yeah.
He's that voice.
Yeah.
And it's cool. And he assumes that like he just like told me that last time. He's like, damn, you must hate talking to me, huh? I was like, no, I actually love it. I mean, I actually do need to be reminded to like, you know, hey, step up. You know what I mean? Like for example, I just want to bring up like shed some light on this for men specifically, because this is actually a message that my grandpa would always like instill in me.
Mm-hmm.
He was just like, you know, if you're gonna, he's like, as a man, you're not supposed to make decisions based off your emotions.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, you need to make logical decisions.
Mm-hmm.
And shout out to Edward, bro, yesterday, you know, for, you know, because I work with Edward and, you know, he called me, you know, well, like he let me know that we're going to work yesterday. And I ain't gonna lie, like, you know, we did a real strong workout. What was it, Monday, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. We worked out our chest. We worked out. I'm sore, bro, still sore. And man, I woke up yesterday and I was just like, the first thing on my mind was, I ain't going to work. I ain't going, I'm tired. I'm tired.
Yeah.
But then I had that inner voice it's kind of funny because I was like, you know, I told Edward that morning, yesterday morning, I was like, I had a real serious conversation with myself today, you know, because like, you know, the bitchy Howard, the little pussy Howard was like, oh, you know, you're tired, bro. You know, you shouldn't go in, bro. But then the real Howard was like, oh, I didn't know I were identifying as a woman today. I was like, oh shit, you're right.
Oh, wow.
Might want to get up, or join the LGBTQ community. Not just playing. You know, so needless to say, you know, I made the logical decision and got up and got out to work. You know, I was like, oh, I was dreading the sun. I was like, oh, I don't want to be in the sun today. But it's just like, you know, I had to power through I had to power through my womanhood. I'm just
Yeah.
acting like a woman.
So, are you gonna pray? Pray us out.
Me pray us out?
Yeah, pray for your aunt too, whoever you say.
Okay,
Pray
so
for her.
God, just come to you right now. And I just ask you to just, you know, give us new hearts, give us new minds, you know, give us fresh new minds and hearts to be more sensitive and to be more sympathetic and empathetic towards other people's lives because we know that they're going through things too. And I just pray for the people that done us wrong. I just want to pray, Lord, that you just be with them, you know, and help us to forgive the people that we haven't forgiven, and help us to pray for the people that we see as our enemies, which they really aren't our enemies. But I just ask you to make it easier for us to be able to be the bigger people and pray for our the people that have done us wrong in the past, so that we can be more at peace, and so that, you know, so that your will could be played out in our lives. And I just ask you for your Holy Spirit on everybody who's listening. And I just ask, you know, that the listeners' ears be blessed, and that you bless their families, you bless their children, you bless their parents, you bless their entire families, and that you just make a way in their life, and just have them encounter your spirit for whoever's listening. In Jesus' name, amen.
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 So since we're on that tip, I want to go real fast, and I want to just stick this scripture in here.
Actually, I had a scripture. Remember?
Yeah, but you want me to finish, or you want to go?
No, yeah, because it was on what you were just doing, what you prayed. It was to encourage others to join communities, and but the scriptures. This is what the scripture is. And let us not neglect our meeting together, as some people do, but encourage one another, especially now that the day of His return is drawing near. So it's like not neglecting this, not neglecting any relationship that you value, you know, and it's like church as well. Like go to these communities, don't neglect, go and do what you need to be doing. But go ahead.
Okay, yeah, just wanted to stick this in there because I didn't know if you were gonna forget or not.
No, I remembered.
This First Peter 3:8 says, "Finally, all of you have unity of mind, sympathy, brotherly love, a tender heart, and a humble mind." So,
Right. Amen, brother.
anyways,
And that concludes the Turntables podcast. We'll see you guys next time. God bless you guys. Peace.
Our funky new outro.
Yeah, funky outro.
All right, y'all. Peace out.
Deuces.